Introduce yourself to the people, my man.
Known as Sings, Samuel Sings.
All right, what's your YouTube channel name?
YouTube is under Samuel Sings.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Now is that a separate channel from your travel channel, or what you got going on? So you just went to Colombia, right?
Yes, just went to Colombia.
Okay, okay. So tell me about that experience, and tell me a little bit about your channel, how you're incorporating your experiences traveling and with the women, and kind of what people could look forward to when they go over there and check you out.
So Colombia is definitely, how can I say this? It is experience that every guy should experience. Preferably, I would prefer before they get married, before
Yeah,
they get locked down. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That seems to be a
um,
wise decision
yeah,
from
or I
guys
mean,
I've known that went out there.
exactly. Or if you got, if you got you a boo, you got you a girl, you know what I'm saying, you got you, a piece, then yeah, that's a getaway place too. But yeah, I mean, it's first of all, you got to understand there's like 3 different islands, which is right off Cartagena, Colombia. So when I left LAX in Los Angeles, I actually landed. I actually took flight from LAX to Miami, then from Miami to Cartagena, Colombia.
And how
So
long was the flight from Miami?
that was about 4 hours.
Oh, it's not too bad.
So yeah, so it was about 4 hours. Yeah, now here's the thing. It was about 4 hours from LAX to Miami. Okay. And then from Miami to Cartagena, Colombia was about 2 hours. That was nothing. Matter of fact,
Movie
that's why.
star Breeze, what's good, man? Welcome to the live, man. Hell yeah. So what was the experience like? So was this your first time going to Colombia?
Yes, first time. First time. Yep.
Oh man, okay. So what would you say people can expect when they go there for the first time?
Um to be hustled.
Oh man.
To be
Okay.
hustled. Look, let me tell you, man. Listen, first of all, because I was, because I'm chocolate dark skin, I thought automatically, I could blend in. Nah, it don't work that way. They know that you're a tourist. They will know. So the first thing, as soon as you come out the gate, out into the streets, hey, Poppy, my friend, amigo,
So there's a lot of dark complected people like my skin tone, your skin tone. There's a lot of dark complected people.
There is, but majority are Colombians. But there are such thing, if you go into different travel channels, they'll tell you about there's Afro Latinos. So Afro Latinos is mixed, and they're black. So
It's a
yeah,
big population out there.
yes, a big population. Yep.
Hell yeah. Okay, so they're trying to hustle. So I heard a lot about that in like the different places overseas. Like if they can tell you American off top and they try to hustle, they try to get some money out of you. I heard the women is like that too. They trying to they want you to do a lot of simping and tricking out there. Have you had experience with that?
Yes. Well, first of all, you got to understand it's more of a third world country. So the fact that money is not like it here. So your what we consider poor is to them is considered doing good. You see what I'm saying? Like
Could you give
like
me an
like
example?
like okay, so let's say if you make 2,500 a month. To most people, if you're a man and you make like 2,500 a month, you're like 30-ish, and you make 2,500 a month, that's kind of average. You know what I'm saying?
Out here,
You know,
yeah,
you
yeah. In
you see
America,
what I'm saying?
right,
But over there, most men don't make that.
right, right.
So you become a prime target to women over there. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And
And then the thing,
that's what I've heard. I've heard.
And then the fact that you're American and you have your citizenship, add that on top of it.
Yeah,
So
think
you're
America's
like that. You,
gold mine. They think
yeah,
everybody here rich. From what I've
yeah,
heard, like I've heard a lot of countries are like that. They think if you're American, you're rich automatically, especially if you're there, you got your passport. You know, I guess it could be some truth to that because if you're able to move around like that, you got a little bit of mobility, financial mobility. You know, go there.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
just, I just think that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Most
So,
definitely, most
so,
definitely.
so, so tell me, okay, so tell me, like, have you gone to like a club out there or anything like that?
Yeah. So if you go into the clock tower, Cartagena clock tower, all the clubs are there. All the biggest clubs. And
Or,
my experience, the first, let me tell you, true story. Had these guys, two of them hustle me. I mean, when I say the hustle, they was like, hey, my friend, Migo, I take it. What you want? What you want? You want Coke? You want Coke? I got Coke. I'm like, first of all, I don't do drugs.
right.
Second of all, your Coke will cause people to die. I seen American Gangster. They can't
Yeah.
listen back.
But, yeah.
They came from New York to come to Colombia to get the Coke to bring it back to the States. That's why I was so pure. No, you'll die. You're messing with y'all stuff. So they got everything. And at the clock tower, you go to clock tower, and like in the outskirts, you have, the chicas. Inside, you have the chicas that are like nines and tens. I'm giving it to you straight. And then if you go to the clubs, let me tell you, man, the clubs are not like the clubs here. The clubs in the States, unless you got a name, unless you got clout, like, ladies are not coming to your table.
Right.
But there, they're coming. They
Like
know
just off top.
they already know what, bro. They already know what time it
Just
is.
off top.
They already know what time it is. And
Yeah,
so
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 I think it is like when you American, I think they know it's a different vibe. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
you don't look the same as everybody else around there. It's like a certain thing to us. I heard that we have a look. So where they know
yeah,
you already like your demeanor, something about you, the way you dress, whatever it is, they already know you American.
yeah, yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
heard.
And that's the thing, man. I'll tell you this, like, it's like when you do that, you really find out like the difference between American, like the American lifestyle and American way of living, and then going to Colombia. Now, let me say, I met some in my time there. I met some amazing like young ladies
Okay.
who were, work there in the city. They have jobs, and anybody will tell you that's been there a couple of times. Like, if you're really looking for a solid relationship, you might not want to go into the tourist cities, because you got to think a lot of the women who are trying to make money or trying to get money, however they're doing their thing, they're going to where the tourists are. You want to go to the outer skirts if you're really trying to like find a significant other, or find the love of your life. The opportunity is there. I'm just going to tell you, don't think, only
I
T-Pain
think
said, he
most
fell in
guys,
love with
man, especially the first time, I think most guys just want to go down there and hold up, man. Let's be
well,
real.
yeah,
Guys want to go down there, get some little hoeing, you know what I'm saying, and come
yeah,
home and you know what I mean? Like, so they already knowing. So when they come back there, you know what I'm saying, they come back home and they be glowing. You know what I mean? They be happy.
yeah, yeah. It's true. It's, it's the reality of it, but I'll tell you this, like, after that, like, man, like, you gotta also understand that it's a whole, like, just the way of life is different for them. So, and then to experience, it's something that you really want to do. I mean, like if you have not been to a country like in South America, you really should go, because it's not like the States. The way that you're treated, the way that, just the way of
Royalty,
life, huh?
say you treat like royalty out there.
Yeah, 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 you are. Yeah, you rarely have. You're not even looked. Like here, America is so deeply rooted um, in racism. in prejudice, in all of that. So, and we have a history in our country for that. Over there, it's none of that. So
Really
once again, yeah,
interesting.
yep. So like I said, man, it just the sites, the people, the islands, the different islands that you can go and explore. One of the things I'll tell people is, like, if you're going over there, make for sure you know pesos, because even the Mexican pesos has a higher exchange rate than the Colombian pesos. So the Colombian pesos is even lesser than American pesos, but make for sure that you know how many pesos, what pesos mean, and how much pesos is worth. Because if not, then if you go to the clock tower for the first time, you
Yeah.
can get you can get bamboozled. Not everybody's going to be honest with you. Not everybody's going to be
Right.
truthful with you. But yeah, like once you get a chance to really know the money, and also know just the how to get around. Like, I found out the very last day of there was an Uber. I was like, man, if I would have known there was an Uber, I would have been in a car that has
So,
air conditioning.
so, what would you say the cost of living out there is? Like, how much did it cost you per night to stay at your hotel?
So you can live out there with a solid, I would say, a month. I would say somewhere around about 1,500, very well,
Okay, okay.
a month,
So,
very
how
well.
much was your hotel stay?
Um,
Like, how much can someone expect to go down to pay at a hotel down there and be comfortable and like something pretty nice?
so I'm working on actually acquiring my own Airbnb, for people. So that's in the works. It's for people that want to travel to Colombia. So if anybody's looking to do that, just hit me up. But but here's the thing: for Airbnb there, like, you could spend, it'll be 173 pesos, which equals to $50.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah,
That's not
50
bad.
50 American dollars. And then look, and we're talking about an
It's
apartment.
something nice. It's
We're
something
talking
nice.
about an apartment.
Wait. For how long?
Apartment.
Oh, per night, right?
Yeah, per night.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
But what about like a hotel? Like if you had like say I don't know, do they have like the hotel chains down there, like a Holiday Inn,
They do.
you know what I
They
mean,
do.
and all that stuff?
They do. You're looking to pay a little bit more. You're looking to pay probably somewhere around about 75 a night, 70 to 80. A
Okay,
night, if you want to do a
and that's
hotel.
American. So it's really not drastically cheaper than the States when it comes to the main hotel chains.
Yeah, when it comes to the main hotel chains, it's really not. That's why whenever I travel, like, if I'm getting ready to go to Mexico City, like, I prefer Airbnb and having a whole entire apartment to myself. I just that's just what it's a risk, because if you've never been there before, because one of the whole Airbnbs that I went to, the window was open and broken. Man, the sheets was dirty, and I was like,
Yeah,
first of all, I'm not paying for this.
yeah, all that.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yeah,
Nah.
hell no.
So I had to get my money back. But here's the thing: the first Airbnb I stayed at, like, you go back to my videos, Carlos, who's actually one of the security there, and the other guy, who's a security there,
Where's
like,
the video?
those
Where's
guys,
the video at?
huh?
Where's the videos?
Oh, it's on my YouTube channel.
Okay. And
So,
how can people search you? How can people find your channel?
well, if they Google Samuel Sings, Singz, it'll like my channel will come up. But make for sure they put Carts and Hang Up, because I have videos that I'm doing on my second channel, which is specifically for travel. And so they gotta make sure they Google Carts and Hang Up.
Would it be
You
better
know,
if they just search it straight on YouTube?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. So it probably come up on Google or on YouTube, but this is a new channel, right?
Yeah, new channel. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
because knowing how the algorithm works, I think initially it's probably better if they search it on YouTube first, and then it'd be picked up and all that stuff. But
Yeah,
what's the spelling of Cartier? So Samuel Sings Cartiega.
Cartagena. Yes, yeah.
Okay, how you spell it?
Cartagena. Cartagena. Cartagena.
Got a
Yeah,
little struggle spelling. You sure that's how?
I think that's
If
it.
I have to Google that first.
I believe that's it. I'm,
Okay.
I wasn't. I passed English quite
Okay.
well, so.
Okay. So man, so let's get a little bit more into let's get into the juicy stuff, man. Like the ladies, man. Like, what's your experiences down there with the ladies, man? How was that? Do you feel like how was that for you? Let's
um,
compare that to your trip in Mexico. 'Cause I know you was just down in Mexico too. So
yeah.
compare your experience overall dealing with women in Mexico and women in Colombia. How would you compare them?
Okay, I gotta tread lightly because
Nah, man,
uh,
come on.
I mean, I got,
But the guys
bro.
gonna want to know for
I'm an
real.
R&B
Like
singer. I can't. I
they
can't be
don't they
break.
don't want to know what to expect. You know what I mean? You don't gotta like
Yeah,
shit on one of the plays, but you know what I mean, like your personal experience
yeah,
that you dealing with them. You know what I mean?
yeah. I'll tell you this. Like, no matter where you go in the world, I feel women are gonna be women. So if you're kind, even if you don't speak the language, but you make an attempt, you're kind. You know what I'm saying? Like if you can get past that barrier and break down that wall,
Mm.
you like there's look, I'm telling you, you can really get to know a female. You really can.
Bro, I ain't talking about all
But
that. Bro, I'm talking about like I'm in town for the weekend. What's good? Type shit. You know what I mean?
listen, like I said, let
I
me
ain't
get
trying to
to
get to know her inner
it.
soul. You know what I mean? I don't even care about that because I live in America. You know what I mean?
Listen,
Like,
let me get to it.
okay.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing you gotta understand. You go over there, you are the hot girl in the high school, in the college.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So the very fact that you're American, you're already gonna catch their eye. Okay? Okay? So, but you gotta understand that you gotta think about how many men go over there
The trick off.
and already know what time it is. Now you got to think how females think. Oh, he's just another American guy who's
Yeah.
coming over here. You see what I'm saying? So listen.
You saying they expected you to trick off?
Yeah. So if listen, if you go over there and you're American, they already know. The women that are out in the streets, that are working the streets, they already know what time it is. So it ain't like you ain't gotta look like you have no 6-pack, 6'8", 6 figures. None of that matters to them. The fact that you are there, that's all that matters. And so they're gonna try to give you a price. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna give you a price that's gonna be skyrocket high because they know you're American, you ain't never been there before, and it's your first time. Okay?
So, so
So
I
I got this. So I
so
got.
what you're saying is like off top, they expected you to spend some bread.
It's
Off top.
listen. If and listen, you could tell. You could almost pick out certain women who are day workers, as I think Ace. Yeah. Um, Ace has a travel channel. Ace
I heard.
Alive. And so he one that breaks down what they call day workers. So you could tell like the day workers because I'm telling you, like the bodies, the shape, what they got on. I'm gonna just keep it 1,000.
Like
That's
Instagram thoughts.
exactly. So but check this out. So
Yeah.
I met a guy from London. He's probably gonna see this video. This guy got upset with me because one of the girls, she was cool. And I said, look, I said, I want you in the video, pay you, and she was cool. And so he got upset with me because he thought I was falling in love. And he was like, don't you be a simp. My nigga, don't be a simp. He was like, these are nothing but hoes. That's all they are, they hoes. He was like, don't
Yeah.
fall in love with them. He was like, And he just went off. I'm like,
He
bro,
got mad.
I'm like, chill,
He
son.
probably caught your ass sipping.
Look. I try to tell him like, I'm like, listen, you don't understand. I said, what you don't understand is I'm from the States. I live in LA. I've seen the
Yeah,
baddest
you know
of
the
the
fast life.
baddest.
Yeah.
Like these women are attractive, but like I understand these ain't no housewife
Man, but it's
material.
different though because that's like that exotic type shit. You know what I mean? Like that foreign type. You know what I
True,
mean?
true.
And
And here's the
like
thing.
LA is like we used to seeing that type of girl
No,
all everywhere. All you know what I mean? All the time.
yeah. I will say, I will give them this. I will give them that they are, they are exotic, But let me tell you something. Like you be able to tell what's not real. I'm not gonna go into details tonight, but I am gonna say I know real. I know a real when it's fake. I know a real booty
Brazilian butt
from a
lips and
fake
all
one.
that.
I didn't listen.
Yeah,
I know.
hey, like I always say, squats over shots. You have ass shots, you gotta do them goddamn squats, like squats over shots, because that booty might pop. You understand?
Man,
It happens
I
a lot.
I was this girl from Mexico City, and I could tell, all of it wasn't authentic, But listen, I'm not gonna knock the girl hustle. I'm not knocking the hustle. I'm just saying, that's how a lot of them, even over there, get down. But most of them over there, here's what you gotta understand though. Most of them over there are natural versus in the States. Because in the States, a lot of women will go over there to get work done. But over there, the curves and it's natural, bro. Like majority of them, it's natural. They just born with, a lot of them are born with wide hips,
Oh yeah,
thighs that save lives.
yeah,
That's what they're born
yeah,
with.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, you be walking down the street and I mean, you be like, oh my God, like what in the world?
Right.
But it's just how they built,
Yeah.
and like I said, yeah.
So what can the people expect? We'll wrap it up here soon. What can the people expect to see in the future? What are some places you plan on traveling to? Some experiences that you plan on having in these places south of the border? Are you planning on going anywhere else that's not south of the border? Other places overseas?
Yeah, look, I'm going back to do a show in Cartagena, Colombia. Shout out to Travelers, Tropical Travelers. Tropical Travelers, amazing African, brother who started his own luxury massage spa business in Colombia, and he's got one in Costa Rica. He actually has a contract for Penthouse Views. I was there. We talked about me coming back to do a show for the summer, so I'm planning to come back in August. Medellin, I have not been to Medellin. Medellin and Cartagena are totally different cities. Medellin is like the LA of Colombia. It's the largest of Colombia. So that is definitely on the list. I'm going to Mexico City this month for a week. So
We gotta do another interview when you get down there. So
yes, all you
show us
mamacitas
around
that
and
in
we can see what it's like live.
look, all you mamacitas that are in Mexico City, go ahead and hit me up if y'all want to be, on video or do a live. I'm doing meet and greets, with, like I said, and like I said, I mean, I like when I travel, I like for guys, along with women, to experience not just the culture, the sights, the art, but the beautiful women that are there. I think that once again, I think that um, first of all, I think Black women are beautiful women. I think women of all ethnic groups are beautiful. But when you go to South America, when you go to a lot of Latin countries, you really begin to see like a lot of natural beauty at its best. You know what I mean? So yeah. So that's definitely what I'm doing. Costa Rica this fall. Planning on Costa Rica, working that out. You
Okay.
know, um, yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, man. Definitely let me know when we gonna make that move, man. We'll definitely have to do another one of these videos. Man, I like to, show everybody the city and you know what I mean, like what these places have to offer live in action. Maybe around with some chicks on camera. You know what I'm saying? Like holler at them,
Absolutely.
see how many of them speak English. You know what I'm saying? Like clown around with the chicks and whatnot. But yeah, man, I appreciate you coming on. I'm gonna shoot you this video over, man, and yeah, man, I'm gonna holler at you a little bit later, man. Let one more time, let the people know where they can find you, all your social media and whatnot.
So yeah, so Samuel Sings Singz, and I'll come up on your YouTube search.
Boom. Yes, sir. Well, thanks for coming on, man. I'm gonna holler at you a little bit later.
Absolutely. All right, brother. Thanks so much.
Later.